How many of you have had this experience like myself? You've seen yourself casting out devils, doing mighty things in your dreams, and then you wake up and say, wow. Have you seen that before? Like me? Because I see things. Okay, you've never seen that before. So the way to identify if you have ever had that experience, that symptom in your life is you've seen yourself doing great things. You just come to places and things just break. You know what? That's true, but it's in another dimension. That's why it's incongruous with your current reality. That's the reason for which we need to move. You may not have heard my story. I was born a stammerer and I was very bad in stammering. No one could hear what I had to say. A little bit intelligent, but I could not speak. I was next to dumb. There was a dimension in God I came into. I received utterance. Yes, I'm telling you. What you call your limitation is your dimension. It lingers just because of the dimension that you are. If you migrate, some of those things will give way. Even some battles you fight, some kind of things, Satan has a ground around your life. There was something in the family context and all of that. You can migrate to another dimension where that context is no longer applicable. Have you heard of mounting up with wings like eagles? It means you have gone beyond snakes and crocodiles. Dimension. The moment you gave your life to Christ, you became a believer. And that's not, oh yeah. Okay. You gave your life to Christ, you became a believer. It means the implication is that you have entered into a system that you can only function in by faith. It's a system. The Bible says that he that cometh to God must believe that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. So the basic operating modality within the context that you have found yourself is the believing attitude. If you know that that's true, there are certain things you need to do that is designed to enhance your believing. For instance, I don't like attending burials. It does something bad to me. So I can pay for the burial, pay for the casket, pay for everything. Well, I'll not come. Because it affects my believing. Do you understand what I'm talking about? It may not affect yours. If you know that this thing we are doing depends on your believing, you will now begin to find out the things that affect your believing. And you will ensure that you stay clear of them. I don't eat shrimps, for instance. I'm allergic to it. So if I eat shrimps, I will just start vomiting. In fact, another prayer point will be generated instantly. So I stay away from it. I'm allergic to it. So it's a believing war. So anything that will fight your believing, you fight it. Or you stay clear of it. If you can afford it. Alright? There is an economy of grace that you experience within the context of your believing life. When you begin to believe and begin to walk with him, you now migrate to become a disciple. When you decide to continue in his word. See, Jesus, the Bible says, Jesus was speaking to the Jews that believed on him. He said, if you continue in my word, he was speaking to believers. So that lecture was for believers, not for unbelievers. If you continue in my word, then shall ye be my disciples indeed, and ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. It makes free, not sets free. I don't have time for that. You see, so those believers that decide to continue in his word enter into a different ecosystem. They become disciples. And the hope of a disciple is that he gets to know the truth. The truth is not a statement of fact, it's a substance of reality. It is something that is revealed to you. It's not available. Oh my God. It's revealed. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Once upon a time, God revealed healing to me. Healing. And when I knew healing, I realized that there was no sickness that was so strong that healing cannot take it away. There are things you will now know by revelation, not by study. You continued in the word. That's your entry ticket into knowing the reality. So your life on the status of a believer is an ecosystem. And then your life when you become a disciple with the possibility of knowing the truth It's another ecosystem. It's another dimension entirely. And the way God relates with the two individuals is on a different level. You choose where you want to be. Exactly.